Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel and to another edition of Alien vs. Predator, because here in 2024, for our first video, we are not just going to be talking about Alien or just about Predator. We're going to be talking about both. I have a Christmas haul, and admittingly, most of this didn't even come to me on Christmas. I think a total of 3 items did. The rest, which, spoiler alert, were NECA. And because we're on year number 3 or 4 or 5 of NECA really not giving us much, they're all repeats and doubles for the wall and for the shelf. And, you know, it's a nightmare. So, yeah, those I bought months ago. I've just been keeping them in the room. I haven't really had time to open them up, or maybe I wanted to do a live stream with them. I don't know. So I'm sticking them in the Christmas toy haul. But the other 3 items, those are pretty cool. 3 or 4 items. Those are cool little novelty items that I did not expect to ever have. So it's very, very cool. And you can see a little sneak peek behind me there. And keep in mind, this is part 1 of part 2 of a Christmas haul. I'm taking all the Alien Predator stuff out of all the stuff I got in general on Christmas Day, and I'm splitting them in 2 videos. So stay tuned for the second one, which should be coming out pretty soon. If not right after this one. And I have a little Prime 1 statue update there. Just God help me with these prices. Prime 1, stop doing Christmas sales, man. Like, yeah, anyway, that just gets me riled up. Enjoy the video, and God help my wallet. Okay, here we are in the studio box. And I'm going to start out with the mystery item, the box you saw in the thumbnail with the big red question mark on it. Now, I got this a couple of months ago from Hot Topic online. They had, I think it was called Scarefair? I think it's Scarefair. And this is one of their exclusives. And I don't buy a whole lot of these anymore because I'm not a fan of the big-headed stuff. And I really haven't bought too many of these since 2019 when Alien had its 40th anniversary. Because that year, this particular company produced a line of a couple of big chap xenomorphs in various colors. I think there was blue, there was one covered in green blood, and then I think just a generic, black and silver one. And they did some other trinkets, like I have a keychain, but ever since then I don't buy a whole lot of these because, again, I'm not a big fan of big-headed stuff. But I saw this online and I thought it was just the coolest thing. Yeah, it is the Hot Topic Scarefair 2023 exclusive Xenomorph. Let me get a closer look at this guy. Look how cool the box is, too. I usually open almost all Funko Pops that come my way. I know a lot of people keep them in the box. Largely, I guess they're meant to be kept in the box, but I don't usually like to do that. I like to have my figures out. But with this one, I think that might be the exception because the box art really complements the alien's color. Yeah. And I didn't even know this thing existed or was coming out until I was just randomly browsing Hot Topic's website. And they had a lot of exclusives, but this one popped out at me. Not just because it's a xenomorph, just because, look at me, it's a lime green creature. Here are the others on the back. So you got Ripley. I don't have Ripley in the spacesuit. This just says xenomorph. It looks like the one that I have from the 40th anniversary. Maybe it's not that one, but yeah, it's a really cool one. There's the top. I don't know, maybe I will take it out of the box. The cool thing about Funkos, the credit that I will give them, is they have very collector-friendly packaging, and he's just in a clamshell bubble, so you can just pop him out, mess around with him, put him on the shelf, and then put him back in like nothing ever happened. So that's probably what I'm going to do. But I'm happy to have them. I'm running out of space on the Funko shelf because I've accumulated quite a few over the last 10 years. And these big-headed things take up space. So I don't know where I'm going to put this guy, especially if I keep him in the box, which I probably will end up doing. But okay, so that's pickup number 1. Not exactly a Christmas pickup, because it's scare fair, but this I did receive on Christmas Day from a family member, and it's missing some pieces. I think it's really just missing one piece. But it is a Micro Machines alien xenomorph head. Look how cool this thing is. It's missing its dome. You can see the tab on... actually, there's 4 tabs going all around. So I don't have the dome, but... would you look at this thing? Look how cool it is. That's a cool sculpt. And of course it does that. And here, let me see if I can... So I've zoomed in. Hopefully you can see it better now, but... the actual chest burster moves in Kane's chest, and then he can move himself as well. And then the door can also move. Stickers are still there too. I'm surprised. They're crooked, but they're there. And then there was one thing. Oh, that's right. Down here. Let's see if I can find the tab at the back where he can just pop in and out. There's another sticker too. Again, I'm surprised all these stickers actually survived after so many years. But yeah, there it is. Isn't it just the coolest thing ever? I didn't know that Micro Machines did Alien. And I have quite a few Micro Machines from when I was a kid. Never knew they did Alien. I never saw this in any Facebook group. I didn't see this at any local convention ever. And trust me, I pay attention to I pay attention to these things. I didn't know they actually did Alien. So go figure. Is the floor also a sticker? Oh wait, hold up. This opens too? Oh yeah, this also opens. I forgot about that. The floor. Yeah, the floor opens too. That's cool. It's a nice set. I miss Micro Machines. They were really, really cool. And then here's the other. Oh, gosh, I almost forgot all of the eggs at the bottom. The nest. And then I forget, what does this do? Yeah, one of the tabs is supposed to open on the other side, but I can't get it. But yeah, that's a cool design. Yeah, they packed in a lot of stuff into this little guy, I'm telling you. So yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. I'm happy to have it. I can finally say I have a Micro Machines Alien in the collection. I don't know where I'm gonna put this on display though. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so next up is something that a family member had actually made for me. So I can call this my first unofficial Alien product in the Pret Alien room, and my first Christmas-themed Alien product in the Pret Alien room. On Christmas, no one can hear you scream. Yeah, we got a Christmas Alien on a plate. I don't know, I know a lot of people here may not care about the novelty stuff. I really like this type of stuff. Sometimes, you know, on some days I like this stuff even more than the figures because it's just unique. But now I have an excuse to build a kitchen in here. I have an excuse to build. I feel bad eating off of this thing. I'm probably not going to eat off of it. It's just going to destroy it. I mean, I think it's just going to be a display piece. Yeah, this will definitely not fit on the novelty items shelf. I can tell you that much. Unless I can find I can find a stand for this, couldn't I? Ooh, I think I might do that. That's cool. I don't know. I think it's really cool. I thought it was super unique and very, very, very unexpected. And I appreciate that they made this for me too, because it's really cool. So it's my first Christmas themed item. I'm happy. I'm very happy about that. But all right, next up, I'm going to show off the NECA stuff that I have before I end the video, or end the haul, I mean, with the big guy. The thing that can't fit in the, well, he can fit in the studio box, but it's just going to be problematic. So we're going to leave him for last. Right now, I'm going to show you all of the doubles that I picked up. First up, we have, let me move this plate out of the way carefully. We have Guardian Predator here. I'm building a second Lost Tribe shelf. I wanted, initially I bought the line in the box for the wall, and then I bought it a second time, obviously, to have them on display with all of their armor pieces that weren't shown in the movie. But I also want an upgraded Lost Tribe that, man, that glare is terrible. I wanted an upgraded Lost Tribe shelf that's movie accurate, right? So, for example, with this one, I'm adding him to that shelf. He's not going to sport his Mega Man cannon, and he's not going to have his alternate head sculpt. And it's a good head sculpt. I don't know, some of them are kind of boring, admittingly, these Lost Tribe head sculpts. They're okay. I like Scouts. I know a lot of people didn't like Scouts. I liked it because it was so different. But yes, there you go. I got Guardian Predator. Next up is another Lost Tribe member, and that is Warrior Predator, or Ram Predator, however you want to call him. I thought I had this guy in the box. Yeah, I really thought I did. He's been on the wall for months and months and months, since I did that Predator toy haul ages ago. But the flap was closed, and this entire time I thought he was in there, but he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't. So I backtracked, and I picked up another one for the wall. And I still need a third one for that alternate shelf that I just talked about, the movie accurate stuff. So, man, this glare is terrible, but he's in there. I like his head sculpt. I like the color scheme on this one with the blue gums. I thought that's cool. But yes, so I have another Ram Predator. Still need another one, and I think that should do it with the Lost Tribe for now. I need to backtrack to get Lost or Borg, and I need another Scout, but I'm pretty sure I have everybody else. I'm not certain. I need to check the list. Okay, next up, this guy. He was a mistake. he was a mistake. I'm sorry, past Jimmy. I really am. What transpired here is the opposite of what transpired here. I, for the longest time, thought he wasn't in his box on the wall. The flap was closed. I thought he wasn't in here. And so when I saw him I got this at Walmart, I don't remember. Turned out, I bought him, and it turned out he was in the box, so I didn't really need this, but that made a fart sound. But look how good that paint is. I haven't gotten a laser shot since the first release, and I usually like to pick up the re-releases because the paint apps are night and day, versus the original. And this is obviously a perfect example because this looks eons better than my original. Especially the purple. The purple's so nice, and the gold is really shiny as well. So I'm actually happy I picked this up. He looks so good. Yeah, I've been telling people these re-releases, they're not all the time, but often they're night and day differences, compared to the originals. Ahab was the same reason. Whether you like that repaint or not, it was very glossy, and the paint was darker. It looked more precise. But same is the case with this guy. And no, I don't think... we got him in ultimate form, but Spike Tail Ultimate, I don't think it's happening, boys. I don't think it's happening. Randy said it was. That was ages ago. We've had a lot of turtles since then. I don't think it's happening. So I think you can kiss Spike Tail goodbye, unfortunately. At least for now, he could change his mind. But for now, you may have to backtrack and get the original, which I realize is not exactly cheap. Last but not least, from the NECA side, is my first comic figure in ages, as in ages. I haven't talked about or brought any comic figures onto this channel since 2019 with the Bad Blood and Enforcer 2-pack. So I saw this online. I picked up two, one for the wall and then an extra to go with my extra Broken Tusk that I got from my brother. And I wanted one without with the biomask on, because this whole time I've had her without the biomask, which is the preferred look for me. But it's nice to have a second one to you know, to show off the biomask, which doesn't fit very well, unfortunately. You know how it is with these. And you know, I like these cards way better than the Ultimates. The Ultimates, they got cool graphics and stuff on the boxes, and you have the flap that opens, but these are just better in my opinion. I miss these carded figures. They look just way better. Yeah, they looked way better, but that's just me. Especially since you can like collect these back cards too. So there's the back. You can still get him, I think. Good luck with him. Okay, so we're gonna move away from the studio box, and I'm gonna show off the, you know, the highlight of this toy haul, the big guy, the one that I can barely take up the stairs on my own. So let's move on to that. Okay, we've left the studio box. I need to turn this on, because otherwise you're not going to be able to see the darn thing. That should be good. And there he is. There he is. And I'm going to need to sit down for this guy, because he's a giant. He really is a giant. Now, I didn't do a side-by-side with him and the quarter scale stuff, which maybe you can, yeah, there's some of them back there. But he's definitely taller. He's definitely way taller, and especially the stand boosts him up at least an inch or more. So he's a big guy. He's a big guy. He's fragile. He smells like chemicals. he smells like chemicals, and he can stink up the room. So he's not in here all the time as of yet. I need to buy like a sealer spray or something for him, because I don't know what because obviously, spoiler alert, this isn't made by a company. It's not official or anything, you know. But I don't know what the guy made it out of. But it's a stinker. But he looks really, really good. Yeah, he looks good. It's basically Jungle Hunter with Scar. Yeah, it's Jungle Hunter with a Scar symbol. So he looks really good. Really, really good. I got nervous when I popped him out of the bag. In fact, I didn't even, you know, he came in basically like a trash bag. The family brought him over, and I had no idea what it was, and I did not expect it to be a predator. That's the last thing I expected it to be. He's fragile, so I don't plan on bumping into him anytime soon. And yeah, when I pulled them out on Christmas Day, it was definitely a surprise. The same family member, where is it? I think, hold up. He got me something very similar a little while ago, as in last year. And, oh, there he is. He's down there. See the statue? I need to redisplay him, because everything's just crammed in here. But, yeah, those are two separate pieces. Very similar, especially in color. And now there's this guy. Look at him. There's a happy face carpet. Yeah, look at him. He's giant. And I was nervous when I unpackaged the guy, because, man, I don't know where I was going to put him. I had no clue. I'm always nervous when people are bringing in stuff, because I do not know where this stuff is going to go. Do not know. But I was in luck, because right behind him is an open space. Right there. There used to be a light, but I replaced it with that one up there. That's just connected to the shelf. And so now what I can do is there we go. And he's displayed properly, filling in the gap. I'm going to try and stand my fat butt up. There he is. Fits good. Sweet. And then there's Voltron. So let me back up a little bit more. That looks really nice. With the happy face carpet. He looks good. I like him a lot. So he does fit in the studio box technically, but no. We're just going to do this out here. He's fragile and he's really, really heavy. He's easy to slide at least. The bottom is very, very flat and pretty smooth, so he slides easily across the carpet, and luckily my carpet is pretty smooth as well. It's not rough or anything. But lifting him up is a challenge. So, but yeah, there he is. There's the big guy. There is the big guy. Better look at him. I don't know if you can tell on the stand. There's a face hugger right there. And there should be more. There's another one. There's a bunch throughout. So he's got a lot of details. And there's one thing I wanted to show off. This is the creepy part. What do they call this? Trypophobia? Something like that? The fear of holes? Well, yeah. The other one isn't like that. But this one, the back of his arm has holes. So that's probably disturbing to a few bit of you. Probably. It's a sponge, essentially. It's just, yeah. I don't even have trypophobia, and it kind of creeps me out a little bit. You can see it on the side as well. So, but he's got some great detail all around. He's sticky too. I like the way they sculpted the dreads too, nice and clean. Oops, got a wire in the way. Yeah, he's great. He's great, and he's a big guy. So we're gonna slide him into his permanent home. And that's where he's gonna stay. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I kind of want to put that little statue down there, right there, instead of the controller. That would look really nice. As a nice pair. I might do that. But okay, that's it. That should actually conclude the haul. So I got this guy, and I'm gonna stand my fat butt up. And all these guys. So it's a good haul. I got my first Christmas item. Got micro machines. I just did not expect to have micro machines. An alien micro machines, let alone. Got some Funko and some extra Predators. And she is going to go right up there next to Broken Tusk. Right there next to Broken Tusk. And again, I really like these cards. Yeah, these cards are really great. Yeah, people are still finding Broken Tusk. Hornhead is a different story, so yeah, I don't think we'll ever get another Hornhead, but we'll see. Okay, I think that's it now. Say hi. This guy was a nightmare. Don't even get me started on him. And yes, the Prime 1 bust is still here. He's good. And he's shipped, so the others shipped. I'll talk about that later, but all right, let's get back to the video. Okay, welcome back. There's some pretty cool stuff in there. The statue, I'm just so happy that I was able to fit him in the room. Every time somebody gifts me something, right, that's alien or predator that has got to go in the pred alien room, I always get nervous. Even when I buy stuff, I get nervous. I don't think ahead when I buy things. If I see something I like at the store and I know I can afford it and that I want it, I don't think about real estate. So, and it's getting pretty bad in here. It's getting cramped. I haven't done a collection tour. I don't know when I'm going to do that, but it's getting really cramped in here, and I don't even have a quarter of the statues in yet, which is going to take whatever little space I have for quality of life away from me. So that's pretty sad. But anyways, go check out Trophy Room on Facebook, a Facebook group created by yours truly, made for alien predator collectors like yourselves and like myself. Feel free to post about the movies, the comics, your collections, everything and anything Alien Predator, with only one rule: don't be a dick. Of course, we do have the Discord server, Trophy Room, same name, so same rules apply. Got a bunch of channels in there. If you like stuff that isn't just Alien Predator, that would also be the place to go if you want to share what else you collect, and throw in your Christmas hauls in there too. So we got good people in there. I'll leave a link, you know where. It'll expire because Discord's awesome. If that is the case, send me a message or comment down below, and I'll give you a new one. And I am live every Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Sanctuary YouTube channel, co-hosting the Spaghetti and Friends Toy Show, where I, Jimmy, the Pred Alien dude, am in rated R format, just saying unusual things, and it's a fun time. If you like pop culture, if you like toys, we do it all there. We're live every Friday again at 6 p.m. My time, Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to join in, have a chat with us, link is down below. Also, our show has a Facebook group, The Sanctuary, so if you want to join that, again, I should leave a link, you know where. Feel free to post anytime, as much as you want, about pretty much anything, as long as it's, collector related and, pop culture entertainment. So that would be the place to go. And as always, have a good morning, evening, midday, what have you, and take care.